Hi, this is Majinoni. Here's my review for Avengers number 5 and Curse of the Mutants number 4. Let's do New Avengers first. Now, if you remember last issue, you had Iron Fist coming down accusing Doctor Strange of stealing that eye of Agamotto, and I was really hoping that now we would have actually been able to do something with the Doctor Strange character, make him interesting, build him back up again, tear him down, build him back. Well, that's not the case. Whoever told him that is basically lying, and it's basically setting the stage as to who the main villain is now. Now, once they do reveal who the main villain was, I was like, now this could actually be exciting. The only problem is that the New Avengers is not the format for this type of story. Now, I mean, the art's good. I still like it. I mean, Bendis is still... he's okay writing this book still, but there was like some funny moments. Like, for an example, you have Hawkeye here. He's like, well, alright guys, looks like you have this part taken care of. I gotta go. I got emergency distress call, priority 1 from the Avengers. You know, the other team and their Spider-Man going, hey, wait a second, you know, I'm with that team. How come I don't have this pager thing? How come I'm not getting the distress call? So, I mean, that part was kind of amusing in it. But then these jokes are going to get kind of old eventually, so I guess you can say I'm just enjoying them while I can. Now, the thing is, now, once they finally do reveal who the main villain is, technically I think this villain really could be really good. Unfortunately, I don't think that type of villain should be in the New Avengers. It's better suited for a Doctor Strange story with, you know, Brother Voodoo, Son of Satan, and all the other mages. Putting it in the Avengers is kind of cheapening the villain, and I think it really depowers the villain also, because there's no way he can fight on, I guess, that kind of a playing field, like with the rest of the team. And they, you know, they do something at the end to kind of level the playing field, I guess, so to speak. But overall, I'm not really pleased with it. Overall, it's just okay, this issue. It's nothing great. I think you're going to find a lot of people complaining about it. If you're not enjoying this so far, you're definitely not going to be, wow, this is a breath of fresh air. You're going to be like, this kind of blows. But if you're liking it, you're probably going to enjoy it and, you know, keep wanting to go into it. I'm still on the fence with this, but I'm still liking it better than the other Avenger title. Now, after the reviews, there's been people who are wanting to see the rest of the book, so I'll flip through the rest of the book for you. Next up is Curse of the Mutants, X-Men number 4. Now this one has, I think, I don't, maybe it's because I'm reading the other X books, but I think there's a fundamental problem here. And that problem here is you have the vampire population just expanding. You have all these people getting killed right and left, and Cyclops is doing absolutely nothing. It's like, from issue 3 when he sent Wolverine to issue 4, I think he should have been doing something about this other than telling them, well, let's plot out a graph of everybody and see what's going on. I'm like, come on. I mean, this is very reactive, and it's kind of, I think it's very lazy storytelling. And by lazy storytelling, I mean it's like you're not wanting to take an offensive move. You know, at least what he could have done was send out X Factor to do stuff. You know, I understand there's no longer supposed to be an X Factor, but at least he could have sent those X-Men out there to do some damage early, while he sent Wolverine to do what he was supposed to do, type thing. So I'm really kind of disappointed with that. Now, you know, maybe I also misread something, but they mentioned something about, you know, when the, you know, night, when it becomes night and the vampires come out. I was like, wait a second, guys. They have that amulet, so they can come out and eat anytime they want to. So I'm like, kind of disappointed with that. Like, as you can see by these pictures here, pretty much all the killing, you know, the X-Men are fighting the vampires at nighttime. At least that's what it looks like. And this all of these events are old, because there's that one miniseries that came out, I think it was like a week or two ago, that dealt with all of these hit-and-run type attacks. So the sequence of these books is really making it kind of difficult to read. It doesn't flow very well, is what I'm saying. What we also have here is at the end you have Cyclops and then the new king of the vampires basically strutting their stuff to see who's the big dog in the house at the end. And you know Cyclops has something up his sleeve, which is Wolverine. I really can't believe Wolverine went in there without knowing that potentially he was going to get turned. You know, I think he's a plan. But anyways, one thing I did want to comment about is Blade's mustache. Now, maybe I missed it the first time, but this is a horrible mustache. Look at this thing. I mean, what type of vampire hunter does a mustache like this? I'm like, come on, this is really stupid looking. Shave it off, you know? Anyways, I think the art's fine. I think there's some decent fighting in it, but it's nothing terribly nothing great. It's just all right. I think there could have been more of it, but overall, it's just decent. I think if you look at it in terms of time, like if you look 5 years into the future type thing, I think this is just going to be a footnote. I don't think this is going to be a memorable storyline, at least the way it's going right now. But we'll see how it plays out. Basically, that's what my thoughts are of the two books. If you have any comments or questions, just let me know. Rate the video up or down. Let me know what you guys think. And subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be doing a contest really soon. So if you want to take advantage of the contest, you have to make sure you're a subscriber before I post the contest video. And tell me what you guys think of Blade's mustache. Is that a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Should you shave it? Let me know. And here's all the spoiler part for the people who want to see the comic. I'll flip through it now. So if you don't want a spoiler, you should probably turn it off right now. But anyways, you have heroes meeting, truth about the Eye of Egmont. Villain comes, and preparing for battle. And basically, all of their essence are inside Wolverine, and he's going to be their champion to fight against the main villain. And here's with the X-Men. And I know you guys are probably going, please slow down. So I'll try to do that, at least for him. Personally, I think this is a fire hazard. To have this many vampires in one little spot. Fire marshal should come and shut them down. This is a flaw right here, because they said all of Wolverine's blood has been changed. So that means, in theory, if all of his blood had been changed, then when he turns back to human, would his blood go back to being the healing blood, or would it be normal blood? If it's all gone, you can't see it going back to normal again, I'm sorry, normal meaning the healing type. And Wolverine shows himself. Surprise. Oops. Actually, the surprise happened here. And they're going to battle. So, those were the two issues. So until next time.